Hey, what's going on, everybody? Sami Abu Saad again. I'm Director of Education at T3 Live. Welcome to this video on Bitcoin. Thanks for tuning in. Before I start, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Also, below the video, you'll find some helpful links, so feel free to check them out. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, Bitcoin went climactic. Okay, there's just no two ways about it. It went totally climactic on a couple of days ago. So today is Saturday, Friday, Thursday. On Wednesday, it went totally climactic. This is almost was a blow off top, almost. Show you the wide range bar. There it is. Look at the volume at the bottom here. Huge volume, the biggest volume since the top that was set in, I think, December of 2017. Okay, so I thought this is the top. I did short Bitcoin at 13,200, and I covered at 11,000, which was $700 too soon. But at any rate, the thing about Bitcoin is there's the top, right? But look at the recovery already. This is amazing. So Bitcoin is really not like the actual stock. It doesn't just collapse. It collapses and then goes right back up. While this is a very bullish reversal in Bitcoin, because after you put in a blow off top, you're supposed to just collapse. Okay? It's just supposed to just collapse. Not supposed to rebound and retrace about 70% of the drop. While this is bullish, very, very bullish for Bitcoin, what just happened, again, very bearish, the top, the fact that we got a blow off top, but the quick reversal like this, quick recovery means we're not actually going to drop that much. I don't think this bodes very well long term, because it is much healthier for Bitcoin or whatever it is to actually get down to the 20 and bounce off of it. If we were to go back to when it was in an uptrend, which was in 2017, because 2018, early 2019 was in an all-out downtrend. Just scrolling back to show you, the only time we didn't go back to the 20 was when we topped out. See this? We also had a blow-off top right here. This was definitely a blow-off top. Okay? There it is. We went to 20,000. But look, we didn't even pull back to the 20 and already rallied back up. That is crazy. And then look what happened at the end. Broke out, narrow range bar, and that was the top. That was the all-time high in Bitcoin. From there, collapsed. Went from 20 to 10,000 in like 6 days or so. 6 days. And then from there, you saw it dropped to $3,000 eventually. Okay? To $3,000. So every other time I saw that we pulled back to the 20 and even below the 20. But that was the only time we didn't actually pull back to the 20. We could have said the same thing, that that's just insanely bullish, but it also led to the top. So it's very, very healthy. It's a lot healthier. Let's take a look. It's a lot healthier when the stock or the market or the Bitcoin, whatever it is, comes all the way back to down to the 20, and then you can have the true recovery when it comes back down to the 20. But in this case, it's a very bullish sign that we didn't come back. I mean, that we're already back up, but will it lead to another top shortly after we pop again? That I'm not sure about. I was also short Litecoin. Let me actually show you Litecoin. I had to jump out at 122, $10 after the bottom, but I had no choice. Look at Litecoin. For the first time all year, we broke that uptrend line. Okay? For the first time all year. This is not, well, that's not how you draw a trend line. You're supposed to just connect the lowest pivot low with the highest pivot low. So, but you can see, that's the uptrend. We broke under it. I went short. Okay, about 130 something. And then I didn't cover because I thought, and we dropped a really good amount to 109. I thought this is the end of the uptrend. We should continue lower. And then right back up. That's insane. I think news came out because we had a hard, quick pop in Litecoin. But what I want to say is, I think Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market is unlike the stock market, the futures market, the forex market. I mean, every novice, every professional trader in the world is looking at Bitcoin, especially BTC. There's not a whole lot of, you know, if you're not involved in the stock market and you want to speculate, what's the easiest thing you can speculate on? The easiest way to open an account and start trading on Bitcoin. So everybody, and it's something of interest to a lot of people, right? Especially people that are against the system, against the matrix, so to speak. So that's why Bitcoin has a lot more momentum than the actual stock market. When Bitcoin started running up, actually, I was ready to short it under any of these doji bars. And I sent out a tweet, short just under any of these doji bars. Never triggered until it went berserk. So you had to get it off of the intraday charts, okay? Because when a stock prints doji bars, then you can play it short under it. But if it's not a doji bar, you can't play short under it, because then it'll have dropped so much to your entry. So you have to go to the smaller time frames. This is the daily chart, and play short when it transitions lower on the smaller time frames, namely the hourly chart, the 2-hour chart, the 3-hour, and the 4-hour. Those are the 4 intraday charts that I use when it's a 24-hour market like forex or cryptocurrency. So again, very bullish reversal. I expect to get another pop, but I don't know if that pop will be sustainable or not. Okay. I also wanted to revisit gold. Let me switch back to Realtek GLD. I made a call on it on June 1st. Okay, June 1st. So this day. No, on the weekend basically. Okay, so June 1st as a long, and I said it's a core play off the monthly. There was a monthly buy set up. I said if you buy it basically off of that monthly, it's a very, very tight stop. Long right here, stop right here, and target all the way up to there. That's a huge reward to risk. I hope you participated. It looks, it is for real. Sometimes, you know, the stock or a market sets up and it triggers, and then it doesn't go anywhere, or it comes back down. In this case, we had the pop, and it looks, we cleared 2-3 years worth of resistance. It definitely looks for real and looks higher to 170. Here's that video that I did. I dropped a link also in the description if you want to watch the video on June 1st. It was done. Here's what Glenn Gordon said. Sami's outstanding call on GLD has absolutely crushed it in June. Well done, more gains ahead. Thank you, Glenn. Very nice of you to say that. But again, gold looks good. I know we had a kind of a minor hiccup there. We went a little climo, not really, but just a little bit climactic. Also, the GDX is even worse, because GDX is the gold miners. But look, did we have any follow through to that red bar? Nope, we didn't have any follow through. So this is just a minor hiccup, but the monthly I think is in control, not the daily. And I think we go all the way back up to the all-time highs eventually. Admittedly, I don't like the GDX as much as I do the GLD. Because compare the GDX to the GLD and you'll see. GDX again is the gold miners, the ETF for the gold miners. Look, this is barely just took out the highs. Just compare this. Look at the angle of the moving average. Look at the prior top where it is. And look at GLD. GLD cleared all of the resistance. Does that make sense? So I like GLD more, but GDX gives you more bang for your buck. It's got more momentum. The technical picture on GLD is definitely better. But GDX again is just more, it's got more momentum because it's the gold miners. So again, the gold market remains higher. If you took the play on my call, congratulations, great job. I would hang on to it and not worry about minor hiccups like this. I just ride it back up to the prior highs. I forgot to show you this at the start of the video. A disclaimer to let you know that whatever we discussed today in this video was for educational purposes only. Okay, not to be construed as investment advice. Just wanted to show you that standard required disclaimer before I finish up. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to customer service. and they can also forward any emails or requests to me. But with that said, I think I'm done for today. We did a video on the US equities market, and I gave you some actionable trade ideas for next week. Right now, we just finished a video on Bitcoin and the gold market. So I hope you enjoyed today's videos. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, and be sure to check out the links in the description of the video for products and information about what I do and how you can basically trade with me. I'm going to be doing a mentorship in New York City, in Manhattan, New York, in October. So you can actually trade with me for a whole week in person if you're interested. But until next time, this is Sami Abu Saad with T3 Live. Good trading, everybody.